Today, I'm going to teach you how to do board slides. Alright, this is how I'm going to teach you the board slide. Before you just jump straight into it, there's a couple of things you want to learn. You want to make sure you have your ollies pretty good. Good enough to get your ollies this high. Because you don't want to go shoot over, and that's no good. You can't just work your way onto it. You got to ollie onto it. You also need to learn your 180s. Because it's not just, it doesn't take just an ollie to get onto it. There's no way. Unless you come from the side, but you're just going to go that way. So you need to learn your 180s, and that's when you 180 like that. Because you're going to be doing this onto it, and you're not doing the whole 180, but it helps. It definitely helps. One of the main things I see beginners when they're first learning the board slide, they go up and they just try to do the little, they just try to kiss the rail. They don't actually try to come back here and do the whole thing. But what they don't know is you're never going to learn how to board slide by doing this. You can't balance. There's no way you're going to learn how to balance just by doing that. At least when you're first trying, start from about this far. Just enough to get your balance worked in to where you can start doing the whole round. There's also one more thing about balance. That's a big role in the board slide. Because when you're on there, you might think it's scary, so I'm going to lean this way. But it's going to be a whole lot scarier when your legs are above your head and you're going towards the rail. But if you lean too much forward too, you could face plant in the rail. I've seen it happen. I've seen someone chip a tooth. Not a good thing. You just got to make sure you just kind of stand straight but bend your knees when you're on it. And just try at all costs not to do this. If you feel yourself leaning back, just jump off. You save your life. Trust me. When I roll up to the rail, I usually put my feet in this area right here, because if you put your foot up here, you're most likely gonna do this and your foot's gonna fly off the rail. You want to do it in like you would be ollieing a stair set, like a good ollie stance, so when you go over, you can land on the rail and not land all funky and like do this. You don't want to be rolling up like this. You want to have your feet in a good ollie stance, so you can just land on the rail without shooting out. Okay. Alright, so that was the board slide. Now this is the front board. And there's a lot of similarities between those. And the thing you want to know is, like, you know, I taught you how to do the 180. Well, on this one you're going to want to be able to do the back 180. Because what you're going to be doing is you're going to go and you're going to get on it like this. Because like a normal board slide, you're facing that way. You're facing into the rail. But the front board, you're going to be like this. The back of your head's going to be going that way. The thing you want to know is when you're getting on, same thing with a board slide, you don't want to be leaning too far forward, but you don't want to lean too far backwards either. But you want to be able to catch yourself and know when to jump off. Be safe about it. Once you get them down, they just come to you super easy, and they're always fun. And so when you're on the front board, the best thing to do is, like I'm on the rail right now, is to hold your arm up and look back this way or look over your shoulder. Either way, you want to look that way, because you can't just do it looking towards this way. You'll never know when to land. So just make sure you're looking around and you can see when you're about to get off, so you can just kind of hop out of that and land safely. So you can take these off these rails once you get them good, and then you can take them to hubbas, which they're a little tricky, but they're fun. Just make sure you wax where your wheels go. And if you're crazy enough, you can take them down to handrails, any size handrails. I'm Chance Guthrie, and those were board slides.